BookTube, it's Becky from Becky Writes, Mrs. Becky Reads, and we have made it to the last day of the Christmas vlogs. Today is January 6th, Epiphany. Today is the day that liturgical Christians celebrate the wise men making their way to baby Jesus. These are the wise men that brought the gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. These are the wise men who followed the star and made their way to who Christians believe is the Messiah born into the world, God incarnate. Epiphany is a really fun holiday that is overlooked by most of the Christian tradition, and it has a sense of getting yourself ready for the new year. You've been partying for 12 days, you've been feasting the 12 days of the Christmas season, celebrating Christmas, and now it's time to sort of reorient yourself and get yourself ready for the year ahead. We have the season of Epiphany, if you're in the liturgical tradition, and after Epiphany is Lent. So in February we will celebrate Ash Wednesday, where the palms of Palm Sunday and Easter are burned to create ashes that we put on our foreheads, and we remember that from dust we are created and to dust we shall return. And we spend 6 weeks before Holy Week, so it's actually 7 weeks until Easter. So Epiphany is kind of that season of like getting your head on straight. It is a season of figuring out what kind of year you're going to have and beginning to think about what you're being called into. The whole point of the story of the wise men is that these very intelligent magi, these magicians, these soothsayers and astrologers, right? They found a star, but they had been prophesied in their pagan traditions and followed it. These were not Jews. These were clearly not Christians, right? Jesus hadn't done his Christian thing yet. They were also not Jews. They were pagans from other communities outside of Judaism following a star to get to baby Jesus. So the star is really important in the Epiphany tradition, and some churches do what's called the Epiphany star, where they take a star and they write a theme or a value they want to cultivate across the year. You get it face down on your seat in church or with your bulletin, and that is a random theme that you are intended to cultivate. That's your star that you are sort of following, that is your guiding light for the year. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna draw an Epiphany star. I didn't put them into stars because I'm not that creative, but I'm gonna draw an Epiphany star for myself, and maybe I'll draw one for you guys too. All of my jars are being used, so I'm gonna use one of my teacups. As you can see, they have random pieces of paper with themes that are written on them. Now, the different values that I have in here are peace, hope, joy, faith, wonder, persistence, thankfulness, and love. So those are the potential options of my Epiphany star. Imagine that there are stars in here, and I'm gonna draw one. Okay. The one that I drew was persistence. So my Epiphany theme, my guiding light for the year is persistence. I think persistence is a good theme. Persistence in my reading and my writing, but also in my active work for social justice in my community. Persistence in this community on BookTube. Persistence when I feel like things are hard. So persistence is the theme I drew for myself, but I will draw one for y'all. Now, you aren't here, you can't draw, but you could potentially imagine reaching into my teacup of Epiphany, my Epiphany teacup, and you're going to draw one. And the one that you have drawn that I'm giving to you guys is thankfulness. What are some ways that you guys can cultivate thankfulness in your lives this year? How could thankfulness be a guiding light for you as you go forth in the rest of 2016? What are ways that you can increase your thankfulness or practice thankfulness? What are places where you have maybe not been particularly thankful that you can start working on that? That's the whole point of these, is to give you a value. You could say, if you're in the Christian tradition, a fruit of the Spirit kind of situation. But if you're not religious at all, what is a way that you could cultivate the value of thankfulness? Or persistence, if persistence resonates with you, since that's the one that is going to be my guiding light. So persistence and thankfulness, these are our two Epiphany stars for the year. How can that shape your reading life? How can that shape your BookTube life? And how can that shape all of your life? I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the 12 days of Christmas vlogs. I had a good time making them, although I'm glad to have a few days off from filming and editing videos and putting on makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, as you might guess, because I'm kind of a low-maintenance person. Let me know if there are some things that you would love to see me film, if there are topics that you would like to see me address in a vlog-like format. I tried to mix in some especially booktubey things with a little bit less booktubey things to have you guys get to know me better and have you guys get to know my life a little bit better. Also, comment down below and let me know one way you're going to integrate thankfulness. How are you going to integrate thankfulness into your lives? I'm going to integrate persistence into my life with my writing, especially. My writing and my advocating for social justice are the two places where I'm going to focus on my persistence, but in all things, I will be persistent. What are ways that you're going to be thankful in the year to come? I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you in a few days. Bye!